In the name of Almighty Allah, the entirely merciful and specially merciful, welcome back, dear students, to today's lecture. Uh, it's we are in the process of explaining this 12th lecture of Introduction to Business. In previous lecture, we talked about marketing mix. We discussed the 7 P's of not 7 P's of 2 P's of marketing mix. First, we talked about the definition of marketing mix, what's marketing mix, and we also discussed product, and we also talked about price. Today we'll be talking about place, promotion, process, people, and physical evidence. So these 4 P or 5 P's will be inshallah discussed in this video. I hope you are, before we jump into the new lecture, before we start talking about the place, I would like to give you a reminder about the previous lesson. Product, if you want, product is the first P. The product can be service, it can be goods. Product refers to the item that satisfy the comforts consumers need or wants. So that was the old lesson, and then we discussed about the product variety, quality, design. So these things play a crucial role in the product, right? So price, we also talked about that even there are some products that people do not buy them due to their affordability. They are too expensive, right? Or they are beyond their beyond their money expectation. For example, their income is 10,000 Afghani and the product costs more than that, so they won't buy this. Like a lot of people here in Kabul do not buy iPhones. Why? Because they don't. It doesn't mean they don't like it. It means they can't afford this, right? So this is the point, right? So the new P we will be talking about is a place. Place is the third P of this marketing mix strategy, marketing mix, right? So what is a place? So in simple, we say place is a space or area. For example, a particular point on a surface or in a room, building, town, city, etc. It's a simple explanation or definition of the place. So place can be defined in so many ways. In informal place, we can also call it a house or apartment where someone lives or things are sold and bought. So we can say, or building. Even sometimes market can be called place. A space where someone can sit, or space where you put your things for selling. So a lot of definitions are there here for the word space, for the word place. So this is the fourth P. Okay, so let's start then. Place refers to providing customers access. So place refers to what? Place refers to providing customer access, right? place case ما جای میگیم اصلا جای چی رو میگن راجع میشه refers to providing customer access راجع میشه که به کستومر دسترسی پیدا کنیم یعنی هر جایی که کستومر میتونه که به تولید ما دسترسی پیدا کند او جای را ما place میگیم right so اینجا که است باز market coverage است location decision است inventory است transport and warehousing and logistic است so before we come to this we say that the element of marketing is concerned with all those activities which are needed to move the product or services from the seller to the buyer. So we say that the place strategy ensures that the products are available to the consumers at the right time when they are needed. So we call this, if you remember at the very beginning days of the introduction to business, I call you the time utility. Time utility, it means that the place time utility means that when a person needs the product, when a consumer needs the product and it's available for them at the right time, we call this time utility. It also refers to the place. at the place where they are demanded, at the place where products are demanded can be called place utility, and in the form or shape in which they are required, we call that form utility, and the ownership of good is transferred with less financial risk, we call that position utility. A product reaches customers through a channel of this distribution. Sometimes the channel system is quite short. It may run directly from a producer to a final customer. Like often, it's more complex, involving many kinds of middlemen, manufacturer or wholesalers, retailers. So we say that the success of business greatly depends on the selection of channel most appropriately to the business. So here I we talked about here the three utilities. شاگردان از اینجا ما سه utilities ذکر کردیم، البته چهار utilities. time یعنی ما میگیم که اگر شما با تولید خود یک جای انتخاب میکنین، یک باید جای مناسب باشه، جای باشه که اونجا کستومر دسترسی داشته باشه. دسترسی چی مانه؟ یعنی با وقت صحیح باید اونجا یک کستومر بتونه که اونجا برسه. ایره میگن تایم یوتیلیتی، سهولت وقت باید داشته باشه. و دیگه میگن که where they are demanded، کجایی که اونا دیماندش میباشه. مثلا تو تولید به بازار عرضه کردی است که او تولید که از او جای که تو عرضه کردی کسی نمیخره، اینجا تایم یوتیلیتی را در نظر خود و پلیس یوتیلیتی را در نظر خود نگرفتی. یعنی تو باید ببینی که این عرصه، یعنی هر بزنس باید ببینه که این مواد یا این تولیدی که ما با مارکت عرضه میکنم اونجا مردم دیماندش داره یا نه. پلیس یوتیلیتی باید در نظر گرفته شود. یعنی هر جایی که پروداکت تو دیماند داشته باشه یا تقاضا داشته باشه، اونم اونجا باید پروداکت خود ببرین. یعنی in the form of shape in which they are، یا ما میگیم که چه قسم که اونا پروداکت میخواه، کدام شکل پروداکت را میخواه، این را میگن form utility میگن. و وقتی که از یک نگاه از یک جای به دیگه جای انتقال میشه و به مالکیتش خطر نمیرسه، این را میگن form utility. این همه چیزها باید در نظر گرفته شود اگر شما به یک پروداکت خود یا به بزنس خود یک جای میخواین داشته باشین. So you have to focus on these things. Market coverage. What is market coverage? So as we said that there are some utilities where you have to pay attention. Then one of them is market coverage. So market, we discuss what's market. I'll just give you a little information about the coverage. So coverage means when a subject or event is reported on somewhere, we call coverage, right? So we also here means that when something affects or covers a particular area or group of things. In the marketing we say that market coverage, like how do you cover the market, right? Is your market covered properly by you or not? Is the business cover the market? I mean, is your product available to all the markets where it has demand or not? If it's available, it means you have covered the market. So you ask some question from yourself: is your market covered? Okay, how is your market coverage? Time utility, you have to pay attention in the market coverage. Place utility, position utility, all these things. So you have to cover the market and you see whether your product is available in all part of the market or not. Coverage که شاگردان عزیز ما شما که از پوشش میگیم، یعنی مارکتتان چقدر مارکت شما پوشش کردین، چقدر مارکت خود کاور کردین، این موضوع را باید در نظر بگیرین. لوکیشن دیسیژن، وقتی که شما یک بزنس شروع میکنین یاد داشته باشین که لوکیشن هم در نظر بگیرین. لوکیشن بزنس باید در کجا باشه. So you have to make it. یعنی پروداکتتان با کجا مارکت روان کنین. Right? Place is also important. Then inventory. شما در مورد inventory معلومات دارین because you have studied in accounting. So still I'll give you a little information about inventory. So inventory, a list of all things in a place. Inventory we can simply say a list of all things in a place. یک لیست همه چیزا در یک جای او را inventory میگن. For example, we made an inventory of everything in the apartment. Like inventory means all the list. Or we can also say all the goods in a shop. Inventory can be a list of all things in a place. And inventory, according to business, we can say that all the goods in a shop, it's also called stock. inventory also called stock. Okay, so remember that according to business, so inventory can be called, all the goods in a shop, right? All the goods in a shop, or all the goods available in a business. So we also say that inventory, a list of everything in a house, factory, or shop, written so that you know exactly what's there. So a list can also be inventory, okay? And it can be all the goods available in a shop, right? So whether you have how much inventory you have, like for example, you have stock there or not. I mean, you just market your in a place, you are you are just supplying your product. Can you store the inventories there or not? Do you have the list of the all the thing or not? And you also pay attention to the transport, warehousing, and logistic. So we will study inshallah what is warehousing and logistic later on. I'll just tell you transport means how your product is being sent. Okay, so warehousing, we say that warehouse, can you store warehouses are also called godown, where we store our inventories or our goods, products, right? And logistics are the logistics, how you sell, right? Logistic momigam, logistic means logistic, we call it logistic, right? So if you're looking for the decision, I mean the definition of logistics, so we say in English that the practical arrangements that are needed in order to make a plan that involves a lot of people and equipment successful. So we call that logistic. So I hope you understood upon the place of the third P of marketing mix. Now let's move on to the fourth P of marketing mix, which is promotion. What's that, dear students? Promotion. That's the third P of marketing mix. We call it promotion. Now what's promotion? We will study this, but before I come to this explanation, I'll give you an English definition for the promotion. Like a lot of people say, promotion is the word taken from the word promote, right? When you promote something, you talk about that, you market that thing, okay? And promotional can be the adjective form, right? So we say, promotion means when you like it's also called when you move to a more important job or position in a company or organization, we also call promotion. For example, a lot of people say I have got promotion, or you can also say, here we say promotion means an activity intended to help sell a product or the product that is being promoted. So here promotion means an activity intended to help sell a product or the product that is being promoted, or the product that's being promoted. For example, you promote a product that's going to be sold easily if you promote that. So we say that we can also say that the activity of persuading people or to support something. We also promote yourself. For example, movie can be promoted, where you just persuade people to support your thing or your movie or other thing. Or we can also say that the promoter means the activity of helping something to develop or increase. When you promote a person, it means you develop the person, you help him increase his brand increment and his skills. So a lot of things, I mean a lot of definitions we can give it to here, this one. So but remember that advertisement or advertisement is pronounced, can we also call promotion, right? So now what is promotion? Promotion is a series. What's the difference between promotion and advertisement? So we say promotion, a series of advertisement for a company's product. So there are a lot of a series of advertisements can be promotion. Advertisement is one or two, but series, when it becomes series of advertisement, it becomes promotion. Like there we have got posters, billboard, trailers, commercials, adverts. All these are included in what? They are included in promotion. Like promotion refers to marketing communication such as advertising, direct marketing and sales promotion. پروموشن شاگردان عزیز چی را میگن؟ ما و شما با پروموشن تبلیغ را میگیم، یا ما میگیم ترفیع دادن هم میگن، ترفیع دادن، ترقی دادن، پیشرفت دادن، پروموشن معنایش است. اما اینجا ما معنایش میکنیم بازاریابی کردن، پروموشن، بازار برش پیدا کردن. So we call it promotion. So که در این شامل است. Marketing refers to promotion. Marketing راجع میشه promotion refers to marketing communication. promotion که راجع میشه marketing communication یعنی مفاهمه بازاریابی، ای راجع میشه به مفاهمه بازاریابی بازاریابی به طور مثال در یکی از شامل است ادورتایزینگ، تبلیغ میکنی، یعنی همونجا بازار پیدا میکنی، اعلان میکنی. دایرکت مارکتینگ مستقیما به کسی میگی و سلز پروموشن و همچنان سلز های خود پروموت میکنی. سلز پروموشن از که مربوط از پروموشن میشه، ادورتایزینگ است اعلان میکنن، دایرکت مارکتینگ میکنن و همچنان سلز پروموشن. Now how do we pay attention whenever we are just promoting something? In the promotion we say that وقتی که ما یک چیز رو promote میکنیم, appropriate balance of advertising, direct marketing and sales promotion. So I said before that promotion, like I will just tell you that in it's also sometimes called promotional strategy for or we can say the 4P of marketing mix. So in a competitive world of today, the goods produced by business are not sold by themselves. Some people ask you, why do we promote? So we say that in the competitive nowadays, goods are not sold by themselves, so they are to be introduced to the consumers. The purpose of promotion is to compete, create and stimulate demand and persuade target customers to buy them. The purpose of this is to, again I repeat it, the purpose of this is to compete, create, stimulate and demand and persuade target customers to buy their product. So we just make them buy the product. So in the in the promotion covers three basic activities. So first is advertising, second is personal, as you can see here. First is advertising, second is personal selling, direct marketing, or third is sales, right? So what is advertising? So we say advertising is a mass paid information. Advertising is what? It's a mass paid information. The aim of advertising is to communicate information to selected section of the public about the product, created created knowledge and awareness of the good, and induce feelings for the purchase of the good. That can be advertising. Now it's also called personal marketing or direct selling. So direct selling is the sale of goods direct to the consumers, and then we have sales promotion is sales promotion. So we have the sales promotion is a marketing activity which persuades the prospective buyers to purchase the product or service. It is a short-term marketing activity which stimulates quick buyers action. For example, free samples, temporary price of reduction, lotteries, etc. are only few of the many sale promotional techniques. So the four elements of marketing mix, like here, this is the fourth element of marketing mix. Like one of them is promotion. They are very important, very crucial in marketing. So as I said that شاگردان عزیز ما گفتم که با advertising چی است و directing در انگلیسی تشریح کردم، شما میتونید که گوش بگیرید برشان. دری هم یک مختصر بهتون میگم که نیاز پروموشن ما چی داریم، چی بازاریابی چی داریم. یاد داشته باشین شاگردان عزیز که وقتی که شما یک تولید را به بازار عرضه میکنین، تولیدتان خریده نمیشه تا که شما مردم را خبر نسازین، چی میگن، پابلیک اویرنس کرییت نکنین، مردم پروداکت را هیچ وقت نمیخرن. سو هدف پروموشن این است که مسابقه یعنی مبارزه کنه و بسازه و همچنین تحریک کنه و تقاضا برای تولید خودتان و همچنین مردم را تشویق کنه تا کدام تولیدی که شما بازار عرضه میکنین را بخرن. که در این کیس سه چیزا خیلی مهم است. البته اول کیش ادورتایزینگ است، اعلان میکنن، تو این پرسونال سلینگ است، سیم کیس سیلز پروموشن است. این چیزا را باید در نظر خود بگیرین. ادورتایزینگ کیس معلومات را میگن، معلومات همیشه معلومات مطلب است که تو اعلان میکنین در مورد پروداکت خودتان. و دوم کیس او پرسونال سلینگ است که تو یک د ادورتایزینگ شما پابلیک اویرنس کرییت میکنین، مردم را میفهمونین که تولیدتان در مورد چی است، کدام چیزا داره. و د پرسونال سلینگ که هستن شما مستقیما این پروداکتتان به کنسیومر یا به مشتری میفروشین. و سیلز پروموشن است که شما مردم رو تشویق میکنین، کسایی که نخریدن یعنی شما فکر میکنین پروسپکتیو بایرز هستن یا پتانسیل بایرز هستن، اونا را معلومات میدهین که تا پروداکت شما را بخره یا کدام سرویسی که شما عرضه میکنین اینها را بخره. یعنی سیلز پروموشن شما یعنی چی میگن یک به طور کویک یعنی کویکلی شما مردم را استیمولیت میکنین که یک چیز را شما را از تولیدی که شما با بازار عرضه کردن بخرن. اوکی سو که there is appropriate balance of advertising، اینجا باید appropriate باشه، صحیح باید بالانس باشه در مورد در دایرکت مارکتینگ باید باشه، ان سیل پروموشن صحبت کردیم. مسیج استراتژی، پیام باید چطور باید باشه، شما باید دقت کنین که کدام ادورتایزینگ که میدین پیامش باید بسیار منظم باشه. خودتون با هر بزنسمن هر کدای البته مارکتینگ آفیسر که باشه او باز میفهمه که چطور باید مسیج استراتژی و چه قسمی باشه، قسمی باید باشه که مردم را خوب استیمولیت کنه. what's to be چی باید گفته شوه اینجا در مسیج استراتژی باید چی گفته شوه، ایرا باید در نظر بگیرین که چطور باید پروداکت خود مارکت کنین یا پروموت کنین. همچنین چنل میدیا استراتژی، چنل ها می باشن یا در میدیا در فیسبوک اینستاگرام در چیزا باید چطور تارگت چی میگن پروموت شو متولیدانه. how to reach the target audience، ای audience هایی که کدام کسانی که میخواین که شما را اونها را بفهمانید در مورد تولید خود چطور به روزونا برسین. message frequency، how often to communicate، مثلا شما یک چنل اعلان دادین ای باید فرکانسیش چقدر باشه، تکرار این پیام باید چقدر باشه، how often should be communicated، چقدر مفاهمه باید صورت بگیره. So dear students, this was the promotion strategy. I hope you understood. Now let's move on to the process. So before we just talk about the process here, it's mentioned here, I would say that the process of the product is essential in marketing. This determines the capability of the product to supply the demand of the consumer. I'll come back to that point again, but I say that the procedure, what is process چیره میگن the procedures طریقه روش ها mechanism هم طریقه را میگن and the flow of activities و همچنین flow فعالیت ها by which service is delivered که توسط اینها که از یک سرویس دلیور میشه. چی دلیور میشه؟ یک سرویس. یعنی پروسس که چطور تولید شما با کدام رویه، با کدام ترتیب، با کدام روش تولید شما با مردم تولید یا خدماتتان راجع میشه. اصلا این پروسس که مربوط خدمات میشه. مثلا چطور مردم با کدام رویه، با کدام پروسیجر، با کدام مکانیزم این پروداکتی که خود دارین به مردم دیگه ارسال میشه، چطور روان میشه، چطور مردم چه قسمی سرویس تان چطور است، مردمتان خوب هستن نیستن یا هستن. این چیزا رو باید در نظر خود بگیرید در پروسس، right. So هدف از این است که هدف از این است که ای باید capability of the product to supply the demand of the consumer باشه. ای باید کدام دیماندی که چی میگن مشتری یا کنسیومر داره ای را باید منظم درک کنه و پروسهش ببینه که کدام پروسه میتونه که سرزی یک تاثیر داشته باشه. اونمو پروسه را باز چی میکنین اداپت میکنین. diagnosing fail points، critical incidents and system failures. دیگه باید شما تشخیص کنین fail points، در چیزهای نقاطی که شما اونجا کم احساس میکنین خدا و critical incidents همچنان جدی حادثات را باید در نظر بگیرین. and system failures امکان داره که سیستمتان فیل شوه. پروسسی را میگن که شما یگان وقت تولیدم که شما میکنین او را هم پروسس میگن. این را باید نظر بگیرین در کدام جا تولیدتان مشکل داره، پروسسش چطور میشه، رسیده میشه به بازار یا نمیشه. این همه چیزا را باید شما در نظر بگیرین، right. monitoring and tracking services performance. monitoring میگه نظارت کردن و tracking همچنین دنبال کردن خدمات چی میگن اجرای خدماتتان، یعنی سرویس پرفورمنس تان چطور است. این را باید ببینین که سرویسی که شما به بازار میدین چطور است، این خدماتی که با کدام خدماتی که تولید خود روان میکنین این چطور است. این را باید در نظر خود بگیرین، مانیتور کنین، نظارت کنین. دیگه است alignment with the best practice. alignment که است شما it can be alignment can be called the arrangement, right. what can be called alignment can be called, it's the noun form of the word align. So we say that the alignment means the state of being arranged in a line with something or a parallel something. Alignment means tartiba make an arrangement, right? It can be called the lining up or adjustment, arrangement, alignment with the best practices. صحیح منظم باید باشه. تولید باید در جای صحیح انتخاب شود، باید مانده شود، دیگه ترتیباتش باید منظم باشه، لاینش. Preparation of the operations manuals. Preparation of the operation manuals کدام کارهایی که با دست انجام میشه اونم فعالیت های باید منظم پرپیر باشه، آمادگی باید برش گرفته شه، آماده باید باشه. یعنی در پروسه in process we say that how your product, what procedures, mechanism, and activities you use in which your service is delivered. How it can be a production, it can be sending, it can be service performances, it can be preparation operation manuals, all of them. You have to pay attention to the process. Okay. Next we have people. What do we have? We have people. Who are people? You know the meaning of people, don't you? So as you can see that human actors who participate in service delivery. Who are people? They are human actors who participate in service delivery. Service personnel who represent the company's value to customers. People are the backbone of a business, I would say. So it's the plural form of the person. So people in general, or people other than yourself. People can be other people. So what are people? So the people are people. We don't have any specific definition. So people means persons, humanity, mankind, men and women, all the mortals, men and women, all the people are the living beings who participate in the representing or in the representation of company's value to customers can be called people. So میگه مردم کی هستن؟ human actors، ممثل های انسانی who participate که اشتراک میکنه in service delivery، در انتقال خدمات، right؟ خدمات هر کسایی که all living beings، همه زنده بین که یا میگن دیگه تعریفش میکنیم. Service personnel who represent the company's value to customers. Service personnel ما میگیم کارکنان خدمات که ارزش کمپانی را به کاستومرها یا به مشتریها نشان میدهد. اینها را ما میگیم که people مردم هستند. They are people, right? So people means they participate in service delivery. They run the business, right? All the business is run by the people. If there are no people, if there are no people, so it means there is no value of the business. There isn't anyone who can represent the value of the business of a company or business to customers apart from people. So people are the most important element in the business. Okay. So the thing is how to manage the people. Interactions between customers. Interactions, interaction means the communication. They should communicate very politely. They should communicate effectively to the customer, so the customers are satisfied through the communication and they buy. So the next one is interactions between interactions between the customers. یعنی ما میگیم که معامله کردن در بین کاستومر ها و interactions between customers. مردم که هستن کسایی هستن که در بین کاستومرز که هست گپ ها میزنن، یعنی کاستومر را تشویق میسازن که این پروداکت شما را بخرن یا نخرن. So interactions هستن گپ هایی که در بین کاستومر چی میگن؟ تحریک میکنن، استیمولیت میکنن مردم. Interactions between employees and customers. all interactions مردم people که هستن interaction هستن در مابین کارمندان and customers, right? So interactions, what are people? People are the interactions between employees and customers. So they talk to them. Employees are people who work for a business, right? So interactions between customers, they are done by the employees of the business, right? So if the employees of the business are happy, so that they will keep the customers happy. So like as we say that you keep me happy, I will keep others happy. So if a business keeps their employees happy, their people happy, so there will be a lot of benefits. If the people are happy, the business will run smoothly. Everybody knows this, but it's hard to make people happy. We know very well that to make we should be, we know very well that we have to make the person happy, but we sometimes forget the strategies or the policies that we have to adapt, which will directly impact upon the people and that will make them happy. So we sometimes become neglectful in this regards. So staff recruitment and training. So the staff recruitment, which staff recruited and trained? So the staff you have, are they the staff you recruited? Do you train them? The staff recruitment and training also come in the human people. They are also people. The staff, all the staff which you recruit or they are recruited can be called people. And then you should train them in a way that they have to market your product or your company's value to customers in a better way or in an effective way. So uniforms, you have to make them wear uniforms. Uniforms are worn by the people. They wear uniforms so that people see that, so the other customers see that this this employee belong to this company, and all this stuff. Okay. The last one we have is physical evidence. So, what's physical evidence? The environment in which service occurs. The environment in which service occurs, we call that physical evidence. The space where customers and service personnel interact. Right. The space where customers and service personnel interact. So there are tangible commodities, as we talked about the tangible commodities and intangible commodities. You know about them. So we say the physical evidence मोमें के सबूत ही फिजिकी. The environment in which service occurs. Environment यानी محیط میگن که دو خدمات واقع میشه صورت میگیره. محیطی که درون خدمات صورت میگیره او را ما شما میگیم physical evidence. It's the 7P of marketing mixed, right? محیطی که environmenتی که اونجا خدمات صورت میگیره توسط people we call that service, so we call that physical evidence. The space where customers and service personnel interact, یا جایی که در اون مشتری ها و همچنان people business یعنی service personnel با هم صحبت میکنن با تکلم میکنن اون جای را چی میگن physical evidence, right? که در این چیزا می باشن tangible commodities که در این شامل هستن tangible commodities, tangible commodities which can be seen, touched. Okay, so tangible commodities are, for example, equipments, for example, furnitures, and equipments and furniture. These are tangible commodities. For example, if you have a shop, you need some desks, you need chairs to market your product, or you need shelves where you put your market. So all this called physical evidence, or we call them equipments. You need some equipments to showcase your product to other people, and there are furnitures, as well as I gave example that facilitate service performances. If you have furnitures, equipment that will facilitate the service performances. شغلون از tangible commodities باید باشه. البته در شامل هستند the physical evidence. چیزی این که از equipment است. equipment منازی است که اسباب که وجود داشته باشه و توسط این اسباب شما میتونین که خدمات تولید خود بسیار آسانی پیش ببرین، یعنی سهولت برش پیدا میکنند. همچنین فرنیچر باید باشه، چیر، دسک، این چیزا باید باشن. equipment هم میشنن و دیگه فسیلیتیز باید باشه. گفتم که اینجا هم مثال دارم که فرنیچر باید باشه، equipment باید باشه، جای باید باشه. و داخل دکان مثلا شما یک دکان خریدین و باید انتیریور دیزاین باشه، مارکت تان چطور بزنس کمپانی تان باید کدام لوگو داره، کدام کلر داره، برندینگ چطور است، لوگویش چطور است، همه چیزا باید باشه که در این انتیریور دیزاین از شامل میشن. فرنیچر کلر، فرنیچر رنگش باید چه قسم باشه، کدام دکانی گرفتین کلرش چه قسمی کردین. So all these comes in what all they come in the physical evidence, right, of the market. So dear students, this was the last P of marketing mix. I hope you understand or you understood. So thank you for listening. I hope you benefit from the lecture. I'll just say that, these seven elements of marketing mix, or can be called seven P's, which are product, price, place, promotion, uh, people, physical evidence. So all of them can be called what? They can be called the seven P's of marketing mix. So they are needed in a marketing mix. That's why we call them. They should all be tied together. The importance of each element varies with the specific condition of a business. Different products or services, require different mixes. Get the mix right, and the success in business is yours. So what do you mean by mix? And mix means that you have to mix all these seven P's. Get the mix, and you will experience the success. So thank you so much, dear students, for listening. I hope you are all doing well again, and wish you all the best. Stay safe and stay blessed.